Your brand new Windows 10 PC is a bit slow. It could be suffering of one of the most annoying Windows 10 issues, the 100% hard disk usage. Here is how to fix it. Hi guys, and welcome to another video. The hard drive of your PC is one of its slowest components, so having it used 100% slows down the entire computer. In this video, I want to show you some of the most common causes for the 100% usage of your drive and how to fix them. Toward the end of the video, I will also point out to some of the more unusual settings that can lead to this issue and provide some hardware tips should you need them. Before we start, I just want to show you some simple tools you can use to identify what is causing your problems: the Task Manager and the Resource Monitor. The Task Manager can be simply opened by right-clicking the toolbar and selecting it. With it, you can quickly check the current load of your PC. On the Performance tab, you can get a more detailed overview of the load over the past 60 seconds, and this is also the place from where you can open the Resource Monitor. This is another useful app that can give you details to the exact applications that are currently overloading your computer resources. Now let's get on with fixing your drive usage issues. The most common culprit is the Windows Search service. Windows tries to index all of the files you have on your computer, so whenever you are searching for something, instead of actually performing a search, it simply checks the list of already indexed files and presents it to the user. In theory, this approach is okay, as it can offer faster results to the user upon searching. However, this comes with the cost of always performing file indexing, an action that takes its toll especially on the hard drive. Turning off Windows Search service is one of the first things I would suggest you to do, even if you're simply looking to speed up your PC. So how do we do that? Well, press Windows and R buttons, then write services.msc and hit enter. This should open up the services window. In this window, you can see all of the services which are apps which are running in the background of your computer. Just click on the name header to organize them by name, and then look up Windows Search. Double click on it, and here you should have two things. First of all, you see it's running and you will need to click on stop. This will actually stop the Windows Search service. You can already check whether the disk usage has gone down. Then you have to go here and in the startup type select disabled. Hit apply, and you should be good to go. This service is already closed now and won't be started again. Don't close the services window, as the second most common issue for 100% disk usage is another service, and you need to look up Superfetch. There you have it. As you can see, it's also running. What Superfetch does is that it's trying to preload some of the apps you are usually using, so they are responding faster when you're starting them up. But well, it's not always running as it should, and it's a very common issue for errors, especially putting too much strain on the disk. So similarly to what we did with Windows Search, you would need to go to the stop. You would need to stop it, and then you would need to select the disabled startup type and hit apply. The third culprit for 100% disk usage is Windows Update. Yes, here it's questionable whether you should stop it or not, because having updates on your computer is very important, and I wouldn't recommend that you stop Windows updates for good. But if you want to use it right now, there are two things you should know. You can first of all stop it from the services. You just need to look up Windows Update, and then you have this service running as usual. But as said, I don't recommend stopping it from here. What you could do instead is press the Windows button and write Update, and then click on Windows Update Settings. And here you should be able to see what's going on currently, if it's installing something or not. You have the option of changing the active hours. This is the time when the actual updates will be happening. Of course, you can set a time here, but make sure this is still some time when you are having your computer open, otherwise they will never be executed. One other thing you can do is go to advanced option, and you can pause the updates if you specifically need not to perform any kind of updates for up to 35 days, as you can see here. Otherwise, do your Windows updates, and then once it's finished, if this was the cause, then the disk will go down to 0. So these were the 3 most common culprits for 100% disk usage. If you're still experiencing issues, then we have to most probably perform a check on your hard drive to see if there are any errors or any bad sectors with it. How do you do that? You need to right click on the Windows Start button, and then you should choose Windows PowerShell as an administrator or a command prompt as an administrator mode, depending on the options you are having there. And once this is open up, simply type chkdsk. This is short for check disk. Then you specify your system drive. Most commonly this is C drive, so it's a C semicolon, and then you have to put in a /F for fixing errors if he finds one, and /R. These options will force somehow the disk to be checked and the errors to be fixed, but most likely you might need to reboot your system. Please take care that this action might last for some long time, especially if you have big hard drives. Google is also known for high usage on both the CPU and the disk. Click on the hamburger button and then go to settings. And here you need to go to the advanced settings. So first of all, move all the way to the bottom, and then you have 2 options here which need to be turned off. Continue running background apps when Google is closed. Usually Google still has some apps running in the background, even if it's not open, if it's not used, such as Google Chrome updates and so on. Additionally, use hardware acceleration when available. This also should be turned off, as it would clog up your CPU. You need to go to the privacy and security, and then click on site settings and look for Flash. Flash will be most likely terminated in 2020 by Adobe, so no sites will be using it afterwards, or at least there will be no support for it. It's already known to have several security issues and performance problems, so my suggestion is that you turn it off, or at least set it to always ask upon using it. One more option is to try to use a high performance power plan. So especially if you're on a laptop, right click on the Windows button, then go to Power Options, and then select Additional Power Settings. Here you should choose High Performance Power Plan. As you can see, I don't have it here because it was not available in my case. It was only one power plan existing. So what I did is I created a new power plan. You can simply click this button, and then you can select High Performance and then Next, and then choose some of the settings, basic settings, what to do when your laptop is on battery or plugged in, and that's it. You just created a custom plan which is based off high performance power plan. One last thing I want to talk to you about is disk defragmentation. Right click on your Windows button and then go to Disk Management. This application shows all of the drives you have on your computer right now. If you don't use an SSD drive, then you can go to the properties of that drive, and you can try to go to the tools and use defragmentation tools. My advice to you: purchase an SSD drive or try to defragment your normal drive, and I think you should see some improvements there as well. So this is it for now. I hope this was helpful for you, and if it was, don't forget to drop a like and a subscribe, and I will see you soon in my other videos.
I made it! My first day of class! The school year's over, son. You missed it. Great.